Okay, I think we're good now. Hi kids, so I want to talk to you today about color, which is one of the elements and principles of design. Color is light reflected off an object. So you probably recognize this first color scheme. This is the primary color schemes: red, blue, and yellow. This is oftentimes associated with young children because it's the first colors that you learn when you're little. So we're going to have a little party with red over here, and we're going to get together with blue and see what we get. Not sure that my red is the exact perfect red. It's a little orangey, but you can see that you get purple. Now I know that this is basic, but I want to go over it. And let's say red in the afternoon wants to get together and have a little bit of coffee with yellow. And they get into a nice conversation and end up agreeing on orange. Blue calls up his friend yellow and says, hey, let's go for a bike ride. And here they go. And they end up together being green. Orange, purple, and green are the secondary colors. So we're going to learn 5 color schemes. First we have primary and secondary. Now, when we have colors that are directly across the wheel from each other, like red and green, like yellow and purple, like orange and blue, those are complementary colors. Not the kind of compliment that you give somebody when you like what they're wearing, but a complement. Like in math, I don't think I spelled that, complement. There you go. And the way that you can remember the complementary colors is red and green is Christmas. Purple and yellow is Easter. And blue and orange, the Bears. Okay, so now you know your complementary color schemes. There's another one that you can do with just the color wheel, and those are the colors that are right next to each other. Those are called analogous colors. And if you think of the word analogy, which means similar, so red, orange, and yellow would be an analogous color scheme, or orange, yellow, and green would be an analogous color scheme. Any 3 that are close to each other on the color wheel will be analogous. And finally, let's just take red and give it, I'm going to make a little value scale. Value is the lightness and darkness of a color. And a couple of things I want you to take away from this. First, when you add white to a color, you get a tint. So I'm going to add a little bit here, a little bit more here, and a lot here, and mix them up. So you can see that we're getting various stages or various values of pink. The one in the middle, the actual color itself, is called a hue. When you add white to any color, it's called a tint. Let me write that down. Tint, hue, and guess what I'm going to do up here? I'm going to add some black. Black, you don't need very much. Hopefully I have some black to share. Maybe not. Here we go. There's a little bit of black. So put a little bit of black put a little bit more of black. I want to caution you, when you were actually painting in 7th grade, a little bit of black goes a long way. And then finally the most black. So you can see that you've got an entire value scale. When you add black to a color, it's called a shade. So you've got all of these different colors, all of these different values. This is one color, so we're going to call that mono for one. Chromatic, which means color. Monochromatic color scheme. I want you to know those 5 color schemes for our next project. Okay, that's it.